Now we're going to talk about the bass part to side slipping. First, let's talk about a few notes. We have the B flat, which is the first finger on the A string, and then we have B natural, which is the second finger on the A string. A lot of times you're going to go back from B flat to B natural, back to B flat. Same thing for the E flat, which is the first finger on the D string. You're going to go from E flat to E natural, second finger back to E flat. You're going to do that several times. Also, F is the third finger on the D string. This is F. And you're also going to go from F to G flat, which is the pinky, the next one up, back to F. So once again, you're going to have times when you go from B flat to B natural to B flat, also E flat to E natural to E flat, and also from F to G flat to F. And now there's one more thing. You're going to go from F right here down to the low F, which is the first finger on the E string. Now when you do that, it's easy to just keep the pinky and or the third finger on that F note instead of stretching your first and third finger out like this. I find it easier to leave your pinky there for the F. So when you're playing the octave Fs from the high F to the low F, it's easy to use your pinky. Okay, and also we have the note C, which is on the A string, the third finger. So sometimes you go from C to B natural to B flat. So practice that. C, B natural, B flat. Also, you do the same thing, going from F to E natural to E flat. And basically that's all there is to the bass part. So now let's try and measure one. Measure one simply goes from B flat to open A to B flats. That's measure one. Measure two goes from B natural, here we go, B natural, B flat, B naturals. Measure three, B flat, open A, B flat, open A. Now measure four goes from B flat to open D, then F with the third finger, and then E natural, second finger, down to E flat, which is the first finger on measure 5. So now I'm starting on measure 5. E flat, open D, E flats. Next measure 6 is E natural, E flat, E naturals, back to B flat, A, B flat, A. Measure 8 is B flat, D, F on the dot, now G flat, now back to F. And when you go from at the end of measure 8 on the G flat to measure 9 on the F, you could just slide like this to put your pinky on the F instead this time on measure 9 and go from the high F to the low octave F, back to the high F. Now just slide up to G flat and then go back to the third finger, measure 10, which is F, E flat, then C on the dot on the A string, then B natural, second finger, back to B flat, A, B flat, A, B flat, D, the high octave F, and the low F. And measure 13 is very similar, that it repeats everything that was pretty much on the first 3 lines. So, I'll start from the beginning again, right on measure 1, and I'm going to play those first 3 lines. Here I go. And you can practice along once you get good at it. 1, 2, ready, play. Four, measure 5, 6, 7, 8, octave, high F, and the low F. And now we're at measure 13. So I'll continue on, measure 13. 1, 2, ready, play. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 23, 24. Okay, now we're at measure 25. And on measure 25, we're simply just going to go from B flat to A, and then on measure 29, we're going to go from E flat to D. Very simple. So I'm going to play the rhythm at 25. Here I go. 1, 2, ready, and play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 29. 1, 2, 3, back to 31. 1, 2, 3, 33. Okay, now measure 33 is different than anything we've done before because we're going from C, third finger on the A string, to open D, then up to E flat, then we're going to stretch all the way up here to G flat, the pinky, and then go to the third finger on F, to E flat, first finger, to C, to B natural, then to B flat. Okay, let's go on to the second page. Measure 37, that whole first line is all stuff that we've already covered. But now let's look at measure number 44. Measure number 44, first we play a B flat on the A string, and right after that we jump up to the G string, first finger, right here, that's A flat. So I'm going to go from the B flat on the A string, first finger, up to the G string, first finger, A flat, and then open G, then the low G octave, which is on the third finger on the E string. Okay, let me do that again. B flat, this is measure 44, B flat, A flat, open G, low G, third finger on the E string, and then we go to measure 45, which is the octave Fs again. You can do the pinky, low F, high F, G flat, back to F, 46, E flat, C, B flat, B natural, excuse me, then back to B flat. And you know how to do that. Measure 49, it's all the same stuff that we've covered. Oh, except for, let's look at measure 51 going into 52. 51 is simply B flat, then A open, B flat, then to F with the dot. Now we're going to jump up to the high B flat, which is the G string on the dot. So measure 52 is B flat, the high one, then open D, F on the third finger on the D string, back to E natural, then E flat. Okay, so that pretty much covers everything. Let's go down to measure 64. We're going to play Fs and octave Fs, and then we're going to go from G flat to F at the end of measure 65. I'm going to start playing at measure 64. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fs. Low F, high F. When you go from G flat to F, it's kind of quick. So I'm going to play measure 65 again. Here I go. 1, 2, Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 67. 1, 2. Which is B natural to B flat at the end. So now we've covered all the notes on the bass that are required to play side slipping. And after you've practiced that, you should be able to play that with no problem. First start at a very slow tempo and then get it faster as it goes along. Good luck.